guys, so Bergenstein here, and today we're going to be doing a Silver League Spotlight. I really want to shed some more light on some of these Silver League teams because they're the teams that are going to be coming up into Gold League next season. I think it'd be awesome for WGLNA fans to know a little bit about these teams before they qualify next season. So today we're taking a look at Get Flanked and Danger Close. Two teams near the top of the Silver League bracket. They both are well within striking distance of hitting that Gold League spot next season. On the left here, the green team, we've got Get Flanked. We've got Carjacks in the 5100, Dwight in the 5100, Rummy in the 5100, Blue in an IS3, No Luck in an IS3, Ninja in an IS3, and Praetorian in a T21. Danger Close run in a very interesting lineup. They've got the 110 with Pure, they've got Mr. Burnell in a 5100, 4 IS3s with D-Man, Liver, Nally, and Rockstar. T37 is their 7th and final player. Get Flanked looks to be running a very typical strategy. They're sending a lot of their heavy tanks along with a little bit of 5100 support down the 8 line. They've got a 5100 in their T21 on hill. Doesn't look like anybody else will be joining them. What they're probably going to try and do here is set up a situation where they can engage along the 5 and the 8 line and then take shots from hill. They're going to try and get that early damage out, possibly push onto cap early, try and make the other team push into them. And similar to 742, if you guys remember those shoutcasts, they're going to try and set up a scenario where Danger Close is going to have to push into them. If they can turn this attack into a defense, they're going to have a much better chance of success. And the recent changes to Himmelsdorf have actually made this much easier for the attacking team. It's a very balanced map. One of my favorites to watch because you do see a lot of high intense action. Though we can't see where Danger Close is. Oh, and we do actually see one Danger Close player peeking up at A6. Get Flanked has a good setup here. They're choosing to give up the 5 line, they hold the D, and they're going to push down the 6-7 line. That's going to allow their IS3s to possibly get on cap, possibly shield for their Tier 6 tank if they can get him in. It looks like he may have a little bit of trouble getting down there with the position of Danger Close where we see them. Danger Close not going to be able to push down the D into Get Flanked, so I think Get Flanked does have a solid position here. If they can get some damage into this IS3 that they see, they've got a chance to take a lead and possibly seal that. 2 IS3s peeking onto cap, and I'm not sure if they're going to end up going for cap. We do see them fall back, choosing not to go for cap. That's almost an impossible shot. You see him lining up, but if the IS3 he's looking at backs up, he may be able to take a shot on the front, go through the tracks, and we'll have to see. What we're going to see here is a lot of posturing, and this is one of those times in the game when it may not look like a lot is going on, but these teams are really trying to position themselves so they can do damage. Nice shots coming out, but no penetrations. And this shot again on this IS3, the enemy IS3 has positioned himself very nicely. It's going to be very difficult for Blue to actually get a penetration. He needs the other tank to make a mistake, possibly push out, give him the back of that turret as he almost just did, or do something wrong. If he continues to stay in this position, there's no chance for Blue to get a shot. He does turn, Blue lines it up, chooses not to take that, and I agree with not shooting there. You have such a long reload in your IS3. If he takes that shot and doesn't hit, it gives the other team a chance to do something. Holding the shot keeps that IS3 there, keeps him from being able to cross, and he does end up taking a shot right there. You can see that reload is very long, but we've got the 12 team now in a new position. Great angling there coming out of Blue. He receives a shot, but he's able to bounce it, takes no damage, and now this IS3 is tracked. He's going to have shots in the back, and he doesn't get that penetration. That was a big one. If he could have gotten that in, that's an average of 390 damage, starts to give his team a strong advantage. And I'm not sure why these guys aren't sitting on cap. It seems like they could put a little bit of pressure on, they could force that team to push into them. It's possible they've got some sort of strategy in mind where they don't want to push these guys. They want to wait, try and get somebody in a different position to cover. But I would absolutely have tanks on cap in this situation. Force Danger Close to push over to these IS3s and try and do something. And it looks like Get Flanked is going to move out of this strategy, possibly go for a 5-line punch. If they do that, I don't know if they've got this. Danger Close has a chance to get set up. They've got a lot of tanks watching. I don't think there's time to shift over to the 1 cap. They're going to have to go 2, and it looks like this is going to be a 5-line punch. We'll see as he turns. If he turns right here, that is what we're doing. And yeah, it looks like he's setting up on the 5 line. He goes for the side scrape, and he's going to take a look down. Doesn't see anything. Now he knows it's safe for his team to cross, except for this IS3 on the D line who may take shots on him. One shot goes out. I'm not sure if it penetrated anybody on Get Flanked. We do get a return shot into Rockstar of Danger Close. And now we have Blue and his IS3 pushing down the D line. And I may be eating my words here. It looks like those IS3s aren't actually going for the 5-line punch. We see Blue setting up on the corner here. He's going to try and cut these guys off. A little bit of a wide peek there. Takes a shot from Rockstar. Rockstar doing a good job taking advantage of that situation. And I don't know about this. This is a very late push. They've got to get 2 or 3 tanks on cap and hold that cap. Now, the strategy itself is sound. They've forced Danger Close to commit. Danger Close all defending that second base cap. This IS3 on the corner, if they can get another one, they do have another IS3 coming behind them, can do a great job cutting them off from the cap. But when you start making a move this late for a brand new cap, I just don't think there's time. They're going to have to kill out, and they're going to have to be very aggressive here. We'll see if that actually changes the play, causes Get Flanked to make some sort of mistake or something. But I really like Danger Close's position here. They're going to be playing for reset. A nice shot going into Rockstar there, and that's important. Any little bit of HP advantage that Get Flanked can get is going to be big as they try and close this out. They still don't have any cap, and now we're down to a minute 45, and this is looking bad. Oh, and the shot goes out, but it misses that 5100. That could come back to haunt them. And I'm going to keep pounding this into your guys' head at the end of the game. Only 130 left, 140, excuse me, and they've just now started the cap. If any resets come out of Danger Close, this spells disaster for Get Flanked. Get Flanked has another great penetration come out of blue there in Rockstar. Rockstar now a possible one shot, probably two with 441 hit points. And I think we're going to see some aggression coming soon with only 120 left. Yes, we do. We see Get Flanked starting to push. We're going to have Ninja leading in his IS-3. He's got slightly more HP. They don't get the shot on Rockstar as he escaped. They're going to have to continue pushing for this IS-3, try and take him out. But it wouldn't surprise me if Danger Close just escapes a tank here. They need one reset. If they get it, there's absolutely nothing that Get Flanked can do. They push it on the tank. There's a great shot. Ninja guy goes, pushes in front, tries to take one shot there. They do. They've got this IS-3, one shot from death. Blue is going to try and angle him up, get close so that there can't be any penetration, back off. He'll take a shot at the body of the tank. They get that kill and do have a big lead here. 3 kills to 0. That's a 7-4 advantage. And this would be going great if Get Flanked only had the time. And that is going to do it, guys. I don't think there's any coming back from that. Resets going into Get Flanked. They lose 2 tanks there. They lose a tier 8, looks like 5100, and their tier 6. So they have to kill. They've got 30 seconds to finish this off. Only 3 tanks left. They still have a chance. Shot goes into the IS-3. That's a penetration. He's going to continue moving. 3 tanks, all of them spotted. If Get Flanked can get these tanks and get damage out fast, they have a chance. Only time for 2, probably 1 more shot coming out of this IS-3. He's going to line that 110 up. He's going to take the shot, I think. Yes, he gets it, and that's a penetration. And right there you see why that 110 may not be the best choice. 2 tanks left for both teams, and I don't think there's any chance for Get Flanked to get this. Even though they may have won the firefight, they ran a good strategy. They just made their move a little bit too late. Round 1 of this first to 5 series goes to Danger Close, and it was well played by both teams. The only real mistake that Get Flanked made was making their push too late. I liked the idea behind their strategy. They knew they could catch Danger Close in a shift. They did it, but when you make your move and you don't really get on cap with until 140 left, it's going to be very hard to cap out. This is, as I said, a best of 5 series. Make sure you guys continue tuning back in for this. You can follow me here on youtube.com/Zoid34. Follow my MLG stream at mlg.tv/ZoidBergenstein and follow me on Twitter at ElevateZoid. We'll be back with more of this match soon, guys. Take it easy and keep tuning in.